Bonjour, bonjour. Bonjour Boners. ¿Cómo estás? Bonjour, ¿cómo estás? I hope bien. It is another week of madness. So welcome to Get Wood. This is your half hour or 30 some odd minutes of some odd shit to keep you a little cheerful for your world. Let's do our theme song, shall we? Let's go. Sing along if you know the words. If you don't, pay close attention because you will enjoy them. Here we go. Big Bird, Sesame, Big Minge Energy, Rot-ta-ta-ta. That's a 9 mil melody. Bam, and you say, goddamn, this is a dope jam. I'm broad, I'm broader than Broadway. Yes, I'm broad, said I'm broad, said I'm broader than Broadway. And I'm diddling, opening, diddling, put it to the side, diddling myself, and it feels so good. Your sauce will mix with ours, and we'll make a good goulash, baby. What's going on? It's so exciting. Here it's time to Get Wood. Hi, I'm your name. Your name here. My name is Jess Wood, and that's why this is called Get Wood, because it's comedy. Get it? And get wood. And as I gave a sticker to someone the other day in Manhattan, and I said, here's a sticker. My last name is Wood, but also I do comedy and I love boners. Sum it up in 3 little statements. Laughter, last name, lover of boners. Now, as you can see, I am using my hands a lot. Hands a lot over here. Hands a lot and Juliet. Hands a lot, let down your hair. I am using my hands a lot because I was watching last week's episode and it looked like I had no arms. What do you call a girl with one arm? Eileen. What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs in the ocean? Bob. At the front door, Matt. Okay, if you're an older millennial or Gen Xer, you grew up with these sickening jokes that were so funny. What do you call? One-armed lady. Eileen. I know I did that already, but it just warms the cockles of my heart. She said cockles. I also really enjoyed the dead baby jokes. Do you remember those? Those were just a jam. Those were my jam. Those are my shit. What is what is red and white and in a what is it? Red and white and in a blender. Well, a baby in a blender. No. What is that smell? It's a dead baby. No, I'm just making it up. Do you remember? I know you remember the dead baby jokes. Give me a couple of them because obviously I've gone up, as they say in the theater. I have gone up on my words, my lines, but you couldn't see my arms last week. And that's my whole disco dance with my arms this week. And I'm wearing a very sparkly, luxurious. I don't know if you're not watching on video. First of all, what are you doing? I am wearing a very luxurious as I stand. Ooh, she's got a waist, people. She's got a waist, and it's very sparkly. Can you see my underbelly? A very sparkly, long gown with long sleeves, black, but with silver sparkles. And I just feel so witchy. It's a very witchy vibe in here. Turn down the candles. I put the candle back. I'm very grateful for this dress because it was given to me, as a lot of my thing. The earrings given to me, made especially for me. I did request some crystal balls with, I said, can you make me crystal balls? Because I was friends with a woman who was a jewelry maker, but she was a woodworker, a woodworker, a white woman woodworker. Yeah, she was phenomenal until she wasn't, and had made me quite some delicious and delightful earrings. But I got this dress for freeze. My friend Kendra, shout out to Kendra, and she has a show that I've been on a bunch of times. It's called The Broad Squad. You get it? Broad is a bunch of broads in a squad. And so it's The Broad Squad. And it's over at Young Ethel's in Brooklyn. And if you're ever free on the third Thursday, it's the third Tuesday. God, it's hard to fucking remember. The third Tuesday of every month, there is a free show at Young Ethel's, The Broad Squad. And Miss Kendra Cunningham, she's got a great show over there. And not only is it a fantastic comedy lineup, but she gives away vintage clothing. This being one of the clothings of vintage that she gives. So I say, let him go. I say, get over to Young Ethel's and see that show and then win yourself some vintage gear. Telling you, hello. And it fits me like it was made for me. It fits me like it was part of my coven wardrobe, which it is now, which it is, which is which. Stop it. I know she's silly. Listen, I know you're listening. Listen, first of all, oh my God. The goddesses and all the wizards and warlocks and everyone, they who came to the show. I want to thank my sold out, I know I'm using my hands again, sold out live album recording that happened last Sunday. I saw you the day that I had done it, and I was so excited and I was thrilled, and I was talking about it, and I remember also I had no arms. I can't feel my legs. I can't feel my legs. Do you remember? That's one of my favorite Bonjour. One of my favorite movies of all time. Can't hardly wait. The 1998 film Can't Hardly Wait. When Seth Green played a wig, when it was delightful. And the nerdy kid got drunk by accident. He was trying to infiltrate the cool kids crowd, and he got drunk. This isn't, if you haven't seen Can't Hardly Wait. If you have, please watch it again. Anyway, the band is playing, and you can't wear the t-shirt for the band you're in, man. Like, there's so many classic lines from that movie. So I really recommend. I can't feel my legs. And so as I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted by my own self, I have to thank everyone who not only came IRL, yes, in real life, people came to my show, my live first comedy album recording. And that's first of, many to come. Why not? Who doesn't have 5 hours of material in them? Oh, it's in me right now, and it feels so good. Your sauce will mix with ours, and we'll make a good goulash, baby. So I am so grateful for the people that showed up. I'm also really extra grateful for the folks out there. That's right, in TV. Hello, TV land. The folks over here in TV land who streamed it. I had streaming from all over the country going on. I had streaming from Philadelphia. In Philadelphia is $50. I had streaming in Los Angeles, a couple in Los Angeles, up in Northern California, in a dome of sorts, a friend in a dome. If a friend in a dome can watch, anyone can watch. Am I right? So streaming live in person. And let me tell you something. At Under St. Mark's in the East Village, what a beautiful, perfect match it was for me. And I had performed there in the past before. I had actually performed there in the 1900s. That's right, kids. And what a great time. Now, this time, it was more magical than I could have even expected. Now, let me take you through my day before the show because, oh, wow, it was a lot. So remember I had told you last week that I had a callback for a play on Sunday, which was the day of the show, of the recording. And I said, and I stand by it today, thank the goddesses, I had something else to do, something else to keep my mind nervous about or worried about or thinking about, because I hadn't studied any of the lines, by the way, for this callback. And it's a callback for a play. They're right there. They're feet from you in the room. But isn't it delicious that I get to go in fucking real life and like shake a hand? Hi, I'm the director. Hi, I'm the writer. Hi, I'm the producer. Oh, fuck yeah. Even if I don't get the job, which I didn't, but I had a great time. Now, on the way there, not such a great time. I live in the area of Chinatown, Manhattan. Now, had forgotten that this last weekend was the last weekend of the lunar celebrations. And what happened on the Sunday that I was leaving my own home to go outside, I was immediately swallowed in a crowd of people that were waiting on the lunar celebrations to start. And then they started. As I was claustrophobically caught in a crowd and hoping for breath and just people all around me. And listen, it was a great parade. There were dragons dancing and drums being beaten. And my God, I was there for Mom Donnie. All I heard is Mom Donnie. And I looked up in the crowd, and there he was with this cute little smile and everything. But I was panicked. I was having full panic attack, claustrophobia, having a hard time, thinking the thoughts were going racing through my head, as we will when you're in I was on my way to this callback. I was already future tripping on, oh shit, I'm probably not even going to make it on time to my show. And I got fucking caught in here and I'm panicking. Well, I did some of that PTSD breathing, the in for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I was doing a lot of the PTSD soldier in fight or flight breathing. And then I got myself out of the crowd. And then I made my way around. And oh, yes, it was very much out of my way, but I made it to the train. I made it to the callback with moments to spare, even. So then I went in, and it was lovely in real life, and I got to read, and I wasn't really very well off the lines, but I did what I did, and they were very kind and they were very nice. And so then I left, and I thought to myself, you know what, Jessica? Because when I get serious with myself, I call myself by my full gov. You know what, Jessica Wood? If that is the most panic that you're going to get all day, then you're going to have a great fucking show tonight. And that, my friends, is what happened. I came back home. I laid down. I made myself down and said, I made myself lie down. Daylight come, and me want to go home. And me go home, and me lay down, and me take a load off, and me just thinking real good thoughts, sitting next to my set list, looking like a rock star, thinking about what I'm going to wear, thinking about what I'm going to eat. I was very excited. Excuse-moi. Boners. So it's time to go. I get myself up, I get dressed, cutest outfit. If you didn't see the outfit, please go check the stories. The outfit is everything. And I want to thank my friend Shannon for helping me out, because sometimes I was a little more nervous about what the fuck I was going to wear than what the fuck I was going to say. I had been studying. And as I said to you last week, my loves, my boners, my babes, having to go up on stage every night and do a small piece of what I was going to do for my hour on Sunday was like torture. Do you study for tests? Are you a studier? Are you a good test taker? I myself haven't ever been a great test taker, but I realized under pressure, you got me under pressure, I will do it. And then when it's done and I performed on the night, it was spectacular. Like, I couldn't have really even thought that it would go any more magical than it went. And let me take you a little behind the scenes, my loves, because let me tell you how the magic just became bigger and bigger and bigger. So before the show, I went and got a soup, and that's my thing. I love a big ass bowl of lentil soup. Don't fuck with me and my lentil soup. Don't you say nothing bad about my lentil soup. Lentil. Yankee bean. So I love my lentil soup. So I went to my B&H Dairy. I got my lentil soup. I sat with it. I sat quiet. Again, more quiet, meditation. Just chilling, just sitting, just being. And so there I was. I got my soup. I went to the show. Oh, I get to the show and you can't even believe the fucking support. As soon as I walk in, it's under St. Mark's and it's on St. Mark's between First Avenue and Avenue A in Manhattan, East Village. And let me tell you, I have gotten tattooed by the Fun City tattooers upstairs above the theater. I used to work across the street at Criff Dogs. That's right. And when I was a junkie, oh, I got my heroin on the block. What? I know. It's just a thrill a minute for me and memory lane. Memories like the corners of my heroin bag. And so I get to the theater Sunday night and everyone's already there. My hostess, my recorder, my recording people, my label, the people that were in charge of the label that were coming to be with me to check, the audio, check it out. So everyone was there. The woman who was the bartender. So there was a bartender, there was a stream, the guy in charge of all the tech. Then there was the label people. Then there was my hostess, and I was motherfucking supported like you can't even, like a Wonder Bra from the early 1900s, just like water for chocolate. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt I felt great. And then the guy in charge was like, hey, what kind of music do you want? Do you want me to plug in your phone or do you want a Spotify playlist? And I said to him, no, without hesitation, I said, Richard motherfucking Cheese, please. Now, do you not know the Dick Cheese? I have been rocking the Dick Cheese for decades. Now he's got the Dick Side of the Moon. Richard Cheese is it. If you like a popular song, but done as a lounge singer song, you're going to love Dick Cheese. That's what he does. You heard, right? Like, brass monkey, that funky junkie, brass monkey, chunky, that funky monkey. So the bartender lady loved it. She said, oh, I love Dick Cheese. I've been listening to him forever. I said, that's right, bitch. You know what's up with the cheese. So then we got to go backstage, me and the hostess, because now they're letting in the people and it's a sold out to the rafters, sold out. Like they have to set up extra seats, so sold out. That's what I'm talking about. Then as you can hear all the people filing in and you hear people talk, oh my God, hey, oh my God, look at you. Oh, hey, good to see you. Oh, I haven't seen you in so long. Oh my God, oh my God. And it's so joyous and beautiful and people recognizing one another and laughter already and good vibes. Then the bartender lady comes to the backstage and she says to me, hey, I don't know how I don't know you because I know half of your audience out there. Your audience is filled with like staples of the East Village, the musicians and the comedians and the poets and the writers and the storytellers. She goes, I know half of those people. I said, well, yeah, the other half were a bunch of junkies. They can't come. So she said to me, instead of taking everybody out of here and looking for a place to go for your after party, which I'm sure you're already thinking about, but do you already have a place that you're going to take everyone? We're talking about 50 people. How do I go to a bar and I'm like, hi, it's me and 50. Do you have something for me plus 49? Plus it's freezing cold. So nobody's outdoors are open and there's no backyard for us to infiltrate. So I was like, no, we don't really have a plan for after the show. And she says, well, let me make sure it's okay with the guy in charge. But I was thinking maybe we'd open the bar up after your show and just have it here, have your after party here, like a dance party, after party, Richard Cheese party. I said, fuck you. I said, you don't have to, don't you threaten me with a good time, barkeep. And so she did ask the guy. The guy said, hell yeah. So then my hostess got to go out and tell everybody we're going to be hanging out here afterwards. Look out now. So now it's even more of love, more of a big fucking love fest party down. And so I'm in the backstage like, oh my goodness. Now, for the people who are streaming out of state, they all had the same comments. They really enjoyed it. They really enjoyed the show. However, I know there was a woman up at the start who nobody knew who the fuck she was. So you should have heard my auntie. My auntie's like, I was on the stream. I knew it was the correct stream. I had it on my phone. I had it on my iPad. I didn't want to miss. And then all of a sudden, who the hell is this lady? And I said, yes, I know, but that's called the hostess. Like she has to say things to the people. I can't just come out cold. What am I, some sort of cold comer-outer? No. So a few of the people got a little thrown by, who the hell is this chick? And I was like, yeah, just let it be. And if you listen to her, you heard, you heard what was happening and you were able to piece two and two to anyway. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for streaming it. Thanks for coming. Thanks for all the beautiful feedback and the lovely comments that I got. And everyone's just champing at the bit to see when is it coming out and when can we watch it and where is it going to be. And listen, I'm going to put the video on my YouTube because I feel like that's a really great way to showcase that hour, and anybody could go and watch it, and it really lines up with my whole story. Like, I just wrote a screenplay about my life, and it fully lines up with it. Like, born to hippies, raised by gangs, heroin addiction, comedy saves me from heroin, getting in the Def Jam, don't know what to do with you. Here we are again. Okay. Richard Cheese. So that was so fun. I can't even. And it was a Sunday. So thank you to everybody. Thank you again to everyone who came in the real lives and who were there on the thread. You heard? What up, Jenny? So I had a little bit of an issue with an MTA employee the other day, and I'm going to tell you, I was very proud of myself that I didn't get all, I don't know, New York on him, because it's not, I don't ever get really Karen-y, but I get real New York. Like, what the fuck? How the fuck? What the fuck? What are you fucking crazy? What are you fucking insane? What are you fucking deaf? What are you fucking blind? Like, it gets a little over the top when I get mad. However, I am practicing not going 0 to 1,000 in 5 seconds, less than 5, really, not even 1 full second. So here's the story. I'm in Coney Island. Okay, I had to escape the apartment again because the noise here, the drilling, the construction, the renovation, it's nonsense. It's enough to drive a woman mad. And so I'm very blessed where I have friends that have given me the keys to their apartments. They're like, you can come by. My person isn't home or my roommate's gone or whatever. So I have places that I can go, and it's very lovely. So I went out to Coney, to my old place, my best friend. And I went out after the JOB the other night, and it was a late night. It was a stupid night, and they're all fucking dumbasses. And so, of course, I really love it there. And I didn't get out to Coney Island till midnight, but I thought, okay, at least I'm here at midnight. There won't be a 9 a.m. wake up call with hammers and fucking drilling. There's like a circular saw that they're very fond of at 9 o'clock in the morning next door. So I get out there at midnight and I put all my shit down, and my friend is already asleep in her room, and she's got the bed made up for me on my, it's fucking wonderful. But I get out to Coney Island, and there is now a party, full blown AIDS party next door to her place, with plugged in amplifiers, songs going, music going, full on loud, da, da, da. It doesn't wake my friend up, but I am absolutely horrified. And when you get to be like so horrified because there's so much going on all the time, everywhere you go, you try to escape, and it keeps being there. And I'm like, look, I know the saying, wherever you go, there you are, but I'm not bringing the noise, bringing the funk. You know what I mean? Like, these motherfuckers. So what had happened was, at first I got very, very 0 to 1,000. And I was like, are you fucking kidding? And I was like, should you get back on the train, just go home and just fucking fuck this place? And then I was like, do your PTSD soldier breathing, did the breathing. And after I got myself calm again, I just started laughing because I thought, this is like a cosmic joke. How the fuck can I run for miles at an hour away out of the city where it's usually dead quiet in this apartment, and these motherfuckers? Because you can't, because there's no escaping the cosmic joke that is life. It is constantly playing jokes on us. Like, you can't, who the fuck knows? You can make a plan, and then life can get in the fucking way. You know what I mean? Remember Case, my boyfriend who died? Yeah. His favorite saying was, make a plan and watch God shake it up, or something like that. I'm paraphrasing, but whatever it was, he used to say that all the time. And then he fucking died when we were supposed to hang out. So jokes on us, all of us. It's very, very real. So all that to say, I had to go the next morning to meet my auntie at the Oyster Bar in Grand Central. Sounds very fancy, the Oyster Bar. It's been there since like 1902. Like, it's a fucking old place, and it's where old people go, but it's a lot of young people, whatever. It's oysters and lobster, it's seafood. But we realized that if we just got a couple of soups together, it was cheaper than going to the stupid food court in the Grand Central Station. I know, it's riveting conversation. But let me tell you, I get on the fucking train. Well, I go to at a lot of the subway stations, there's a new machine called the Omni machine, and it's a card machine, and it's taken over for the MetroCard. We're all very upset about it. It tracks your every move. It's bullshit. But the only other option that you have is to use your phone. If you have like your bank card on your phone and tap your phone, and I'm like, fuck that. And I've heard so many people get so fucked up over I miss the MetroCard as well, my love. The thing that gets me, I don't want to use my card, my phone, my bank is going to get no, no, no. I'd rather get the Omni. So here's me. I got my Omni card. It's a lower income Omni. It's a fair fares, whatever. I know this is not that exciting. However, there's only one fucking machine at the Coney Island station that I have to go to. So I wait for the guy in front of me to finish, and he's with an MTA worker guy who's kind of talking him through the process. Now, I don't need the talk through. I've done this. I'm coming with my own card. I tap it to get it started. The machine's all fucked up. And the guy wants to stand by me and go, "Oh, you can't. That's not the way you do that. That's not." And he wants to start bossing me about how to refill my fucking card. Meanwhile, the train, I can hear it coming into the station. So if I was just quietly getting my fucking card together, refilling it, I could make the train. But this fool is in my ear talking about, "Oh, well, now you confused it. Now you confused the machine. So now you're going to have to wait. So you're going to have to wait because you're just confusing the machine. You might break this machine. You better calm down, lady. You better." And I was like, I had to take a very deep breath in front of this gentleman. I said, and then I looked away and I blew it out. And then I looked back at the machine, and it had reconfigured its fucking self. Meanwhile, while this fool is fucking talking shit to me and telling me that I'm breaking the machine, I'm making it confused, whatever the fuck this computer. First of all, sir, why don't you go into the fucking booth that they still have for you for some odd reason and make me refill my fucking card. Just refill my goddamn card. Please refill my fucking card. But they can't do that anymore. They don't have any access to any refill situations. They have no access to change or refilling or any fucking thing. So if I really let my spirits get to me, I would have gone off on this gentleman. But I did not, and I just breathed and I waited for it to refigure. But while this is all happening, and this is a span of like, I don't know, a minute and a half, maybe 3 minutes, who knows? It's a very short amount of time. But you know how time slows down when you're frustrated. So what had happened was, he's talking shit to me. The machine is refiguring it itself, and two motherfuckers jumped the turnstile. Two fools jump the fucking turnstile. They make the train, sure, no problem. They're on the train now as we speak. I'm the fool who's waiting with this fucker still talking shit to me, and I'm trying to breathe. So I've refilled my card, and he goes, "Oh, there you go, there you go." What are you, like my ex-boyfriend? Shut the fuck up. What are you going to tell me now? Oh, what did he used to say? Oh, calm down. Calm down. Oh, you settle down. Bitch, I'm not a horse. Don't tell me to fucking settle down, calm down. Don't tell me any of that shit. Because if you were you and this was happening, you'd be fucking pissed off too. So here I am watching people jump the turnstile, listen to this fool. He said, "Oh, there you go. There you go." I don't need your fucking there you goes, sir. So I get my card. It's now refilled. And I look at him and I go, "Thank you so much. I really appreciate you." And he was livid. Oh, he was livid. He was waiting for me to like Karen out or some shit. And he was so much. Kill him with kindness. Kill him with kindness. I don't know what the fuck everybody's doing. Thank you. I really appreciate you. He was so mad. So it was really worth it for me to just take a couple breaths and be like, "This fool. Oh, you're a gem." I have to say before the show ends, because I only have a couple more minutes. Oh, it goes by so fast, so fun. Please share it. Please share it with your friends, because I know people need love and happiness and silliness and jokey jokes and stories about suckers at the fucking MTA. But before I leave, I have to just say a big, big, big happy birthday to one of my bestie girlfriends, Ivy the acupuncturist. That's right. And if you're not following Ivy, you got to follow Love on Health. Love on Health on Instagram, and she's an acupuncturist. Does sound baths. We did a show, comedy through healing through comedy. She is a talk about a gem. She's a living doll. She's amazing. Please go and follow her. Please get some stuff, some sessions with her. She's a magical and a beautiful woman, and I'm so blessed to be her friend. And yes, we go to the movies too. We go to the movies. We also go dance and go see art. I mean, we do it all. You know, we're in New York City. You have to take advantage of the city. If you're here and you're not taking advantage of it, you should see me. Like even last night, I didn't have a show to go to or do, and it's been months of me just preparing for the show on Sunday. And since Sunday, I haven't gone up on stage at all. And I'm like, wow, it's almost been a week. I really miss going on stage, but I haven't been home. So being home, it's nice. You lie down, you relax. Try to just make yourself calm at day, even with all the noise. So that's it for now. I did manage to watch a TV show while I was on my couch last night, and I really liked it. It's called DTF St. Louis. DTF down to fuck St. Louis. What's up? And I honestly clicked on it because I like Jason Bateman, and he's one of the main people. And it's also Linda Cardinelli, isn't it? She's the one from you know, the hospital show. Anyway, she's been in a million things. But anyway, hey, it's the end of Get Wood. And you know what I like to say at the end of Get Wood? I like to say that if you're not hurting anyone and you're not hurting yourself, you are doing such a great job. And I want you to know how great you're doing. And I want you to know if no one else has told you this week, I'm proud of you, and keep doing what you're doing. And if you can, go and help some people that might be in need of help. And if that means that you're signing something or sending money to something or going outside in real life and helping people that are actually right there in front of you, you are a bang up individual. And I am so honored to be able to do this until they ban me or the grid goes down. So again, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting Get Wood, and always anti-fascism, anti-establishment right now at this point. All in for anarchy and love. Can we have anarchy and love? I don't know. I grew up with punk rockers. It seemed like we could. So let's try it again. This is a punk rock time. So hopefully everybody's doing art and supporting art. Right now, you're rebelling with me by being here. So I appreciate you. And I appreciate even more that you share this fucking show. Just share it. Word of mouth is the best promo we could ever do. Plus, they won't let me boost any of my posts because I'm Get Wood. Oh, really? Boners, bonjour. Oh, now I guess it's au revoir. Okay, that's enough. I love you. Have a great night. And I'll talk to you next week. I'll see you next Saturday. Let me know if you want me to talk about anything during the week. Hit me up. All right, bye.